Well, greetings one and all to all you sons of bitches out there. Welcome back to the page. And ladies and gentlemen, now this is a common thing that transpires throughout anybody out there on YouTube where they like to come on camera, talk to everybody face to face, and showcase, a nice little bundle pickup in terms of whatever it may be, whether it's DVDs, VHSs, 4Ks, records, video games, Blu-rays, comic books, you name it. People like to come on, showcase a little haul, and have a little discussion with everybody on whatever it may be that they are showcasing. Now, for this particular case, I never really thought about wanting to follow into the trend, but naturally as time progressed, thing is that I'm a guy who mostly loves VHS tapes. That is my particular home away from home right there in terms of collecting things. But as time progresses, I realize that on certain occasions I'm going to have to get caught up with the times in terms of collecting particular movies. Now, the thing is that on my PlayStation 4, we all know it's got a built-in Blu-ray player on it, which is a very it's an amazing thing to have if you have a PlayStation 4, and I think that's a very nice little add-on. So I was thinking, you know what? Since I managed to get Big Trouble in Little China on Blu-ray as part of that little bundle that they were giving away on ShoutFactory.com, I was thinking, you know what? Since it's a nice little addition to have, I'm not going to put the Blu-ray player to waste at all and actually make use of it. Also, another thing is that a lot of the particular movies that are coming out within the present times, I'm going to get Blu-rays of that due to the fact that since as a guy who loves VHS and knowing my particular mindset, seen from my point of view, movies that are present out right now, I would love to see them on VHS and have them on VHS, but unfortunately it's never going to happen because VHS is practically an extinct thing right now in the modern world. So Blu-rays are my only alternative in terms of that. Plus, the thing is that I like the presentation of how a Blu-ray is in terms of its packaging style, of what it looks like, and keeping something sense with that. So I do like the packaging with what it looks like. So that I will give all my props to. Now the thing is that every so often I will do a little video showcasing all my Blu-rays and so on and so forth of whatever I collect, whatever I buy, whatever I pick up. Do a little showcase for you all and see what you all think in terms of my particular stash that I pick up. Now, I'm not going to buy anything bad. I'm not buying nothing terrible. The only thing, what's going to be in my stash is nothing more but good movies. Good movies. No bad movies, no maybe guilty pleasures. It depends exactly. But it's going to be nothing more but good movies. And folks, to start off this little tape here, I do happen to have a nice little bundle right here of Blu-rays that I would like to showcase with you all. But the thing is, for this little series I'm going to do, I'm going to have a little music that's going to fit the mood in a way. Something cool, something calm, something collecting. So let's see what we got here. Very nice. So ladies and gentlemen, the first Blu-ray I got here, since I mentioned this one a while ago, and this was the first Blu-ray I actually picked up, Big Trouble in Little China. Now, this is the collector's edition here. Now, I switched up the actual picture from the collector's edition and put the original one on front there for this particular movie. Now, this particular Blu-ray, it has two of them. It has the bonus features and the movie alone, so that's very nice to see. Big Trouble in Little China, ladies and gentlemen. You folks already know how much of a boner I have for this particular movie. Alright, next up we got here. Let's go ahead and talk about a little Black Swan for you all. One of Natalie Portman's all-time best movies. Academy Award-winning Academy nominee picture. Amazing fucking movie. Dark, ominous, and it's just a phenomenal picture to take a look. So, Black Swan, ladies and gentlemen. Next up we got here, I got this one on VHS, but the thing is that when I was buying my stash that I have right now, I was thinking, you know what, because I was at the local Goodwill store, Savers, and while I was over there, when I was picking up my stash, I saw this particular movie, and I was thinking, you know what, should I really leave this one on the shelf there? Because if I walk out of the store and if I don't pick this up, I'm gonna later regret it. So I was thinking, I'll pick it up, have it to the stash for the sake of the collection. And here it is, The Breakfast Club. Apparently it's a 25 anniversary edition, which is, okay, the perfect high def experience and all this other nonsense. So good to see we got some Breakfast Club in there. Amazing fucking movie. Different personalities, all traits: the bully, the nerd, the jock, the pretty girl, and the emo. So you can't go wrong with this fucking movie. Next up, we got here. What is one rule that we all talk about? Now, I got this in a $5 bin when I was at Best Buy. Now, a lot of my Blu-rays I'm gonna pick up. I'm not gonna pick up, all this expensive shit that everyone's buying now. All this latest stuff. Once it's released on Blu-ray, gotta get it right away. I gotta get it. No, fuck you. I'm gonna buy I'm gonna buy whatever I want in my stash. I'm gonna buy whatever it is I need. I'm gonna buy whatever, whenever I feel like, whatever type of movie and whatever mood I'm in and all that stuff. But most of the shit I'm going to buy is whatever's in those $5 bins. I'm telling you folks right now, in those $5 bins, whether if it's at Best Buy or Walmart, whatever, you can find some pretty good fucking shit for $5 in those types of bins. It's like going into the candy bin and you're just going in and you're just fucking diving in trying to find the good shit that's at the bottom. And this was one of those cases. Fight Club. That is one rule we don't talk about. You don't ever fucking talk about Fight Club at all. That is a rule you don't break. You stay true to it. It's like staying true to your Asian honey. You stay true and loyal to her. You don't fucking break her heart. You don't break the rules. You don't break her trust. You don't break none of it. You stay fucking true. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, I can't seem to get this particular... Oh, never mind then. When I saw this one, folks, I had to get it because this movie is amazing. It contains my best action scene of the 2010s decade, and I think it's a perfect film that anybody should have, whether it's like a DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, whatever the fuck you collect. It's a film you just gotta have in your stash. Kingsman: The Secret Service. You folks know how amazing this movie is, how humorous, how innovative, how creative. And alone, folks, let me give you all a piece of advice. If you got a woman in your life, and if she'll make a promise you saying that if you do this one thing for me, I'll give you anal sex. You do that fucking thing, because if your girl is willing to do anal sex for you, she's a keeper. Kingsman: The Secret Service. Amazing fucking movie. Alright, now, since we're talking about the 2010s, this particular movie alone was something that I personally loved in terms of the superhero world. Now, everyone's saying Avengers Endgame, now I fucking forgot it now. Wow, very nice, Gary. You just completely forgot the title of the Infinity War, and Captain Marvel, Civil War, and all these other superhero films that people love. But for me, I like to think outside the box here. And what I mean by outside the box is that I mostly go towards the world of... I go mostly to the world of DC to a minor extent. And I managed to pick up I'm going to be very rare when it comes to picking up superhero films, because you folks know me. So the superhero genre is not really something that I follow or pay attention to that much. But it's going to be very rare when I'm going to pick up any types of Blu-rays that is in the superhero world. And this particular one here was one I need to get. It's my best superhero film from the 2010s decade, and it's one of my personal favorites. None other than Man of Steel. The movie alone is a whole new fresh, dark, sinister, and ominous look of Superman while staying true to the original character. Great fucking movie. Next up we got here now, this one ain't really much of a Blu-ray. It's a 4K Ultra HD type of film, but the thing is, it says right here on the printing, Ultra HD Blu-ray. So, in a way, it kind of counts. And I also got the Blu-ray disc as well for this particular movie. So, in a way, I got the Blu-ray disc and the 4K Ultra Violet. So, proof right there on that one. So, I consider this one to be a Blu-ray in my particular stash alone because I got both. And that is none other than my best film from the 2010s. This is my overall #1 film of the 2010s, my overall #1 film of 2018. And this movie alone, folks, is just an absolute masterpiece. You all know it as Ready Player One. Again, it may not be a Blu-ray, but it says so right there on the packaging. And I got the Blu-ray disc along with it, so there's your proof. So, part of the Blu-ray stash, even though it says 4K on it, but still, great fucking movie, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need to go more about it. Next up, you want to talk about something here that is a fun movie to watch and something very intriguing, something that's just peculiar and something strange. That is one of Martin Scorsese's, I wouldn't say it's one of his best, but it's definitely a picture worth watching. That specifically with Leonardo DiCaprio. Shutter Island. This film is just something very interesting to watch if you want to watch yourself a mystery, check this one out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now this one here, I wanted to have this on VHS, but since I can't seem to find the proper copy on VHS, I was thinking, you know what, fuck it, I'll buy it on Blu-ray because it was there for $5, and it's a Mel Brooks movie, and it's one of the greatest ones of all time. That is none other than Spaceballs. The movie itself is an absolute gem. It's a shame that it doesn't have the rating on Rotten Tomatoes like it's supposed to, which pisses me off a little bit because the movie itself is a lot of fun, and it knows what it's doing in terms of parroting. Alright, now this one right here, now, when it comes to picking up Blu-rays, I'm a guy who likes to think outside the box. Like I mentioned with Man of Steel, I'm going to think outside the box with my particular purchases. I want to pick up movies as well that are extremely underrated and deserve as much love as possible. This right here, to me, is one of those movies, and I thought this was a nice little investment picking this particular one up. And ladies and gentlemen, that movie is none other than a film that has some amazing cinematography and just a beautiful set design alone. It does, minus the third act of the movie, which was very ridiculous, but other than that, as a whole, the film itself is a nice little watch, other than the third act. Tomorrowland. It's a nice little film, beautiful, beautiful looking film. Nice little watch. Alright, you want to talk about something that where you grow a bond between a man and his horse that's just something that's uplifting, something that's magical, and something that's worth giving a watch. More Steven Spielberg for you all. How can you go wrong? That is none other than War Horse. This movie is absolutely magical and a gem that'll bring a tear to your eye. Alright, last one I got here for the time being, ladies and gentlemen, then I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I do have this one on VHS, but the thing is, my copy doesn't work. My copy continues doing this this buzzing sound that is just absolutely annoying and aggravating. So I was thinking, you know what, since I saw it, I'll buy the Blu-ray and have it in the stash. So at least make up for the lost cause of my broken VHS tape. And that is none other than another masterpiece, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Folks, one word comes to mind. Wonkamobile. Well, that's 2 words. I don't know. And I could give 2 fucks if it's 1 or 2 words. I really don't care. Also, blur! That's my favorite scene in the whole fucking movie. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a big stash right now, but as time progresses and as this series continues on, this stash is going to grow. And I mean, it's going to grow quite sporadically as time progresses with whatever I can get my hands on in terms of Blu-rays. And the thing is, I'm going to be a smart shopper, buy whatever movies that are good, get some underrated stuff, get some classics, get some very little classic stuff, because the thing is, a lot of big pictures, say for example, Back to the Future, how come it's not in your Blu-ray? I have it on VHS, so that's that. So with that being said, folks, hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you're looking forward to this little series that's going on, as I like to call Blu-ray goodies. Blu-ray goodie pickup. I don't know what the fuck I'm calling this. It'll say so in the title below. So that being said, ciao for now, you fuckers.